Welcome back to Mobster Dragon. I'm Jeff.
And I'm Chris.
Alright, so before we start anything else, I want to do a little something real quick. So, in the interim since the last video, we've gone and gotten all of the stuff we need to get the GF Doom Train. So, in order to get him, once you have the items, just click on the Solomon Ring in your inventory and you'll immediately get it. But first, let me find those items real quick. So, first are the steel pipes, which you can steal from Wendigos in in a lot of forests around Galbadia. Then there are remedy pluses.
And also around Daling City.
I only made enough of those for this. So, what you're going to want to do is buy a crap ton of remedies, because using Alexander's med level up, you can create remedy pluses from 10 remedies each. You need 6 of them. And then the Malboro tentacles, which was a horribly annoying thing to get. Here, let me... You called upon me. I am Doom Train. You know, as much as I'd like to give him a funny name, we've already had a tradition of not doing that so far, so I'm not gonna change that for him. I shall become your ally. Alright, so equip him on... I'm gonna equip him on Selfie. Let's see here. Yeah, that looks all good for right now. Got recovery right there for the time being. Alright.
So are you going to show where Island Up to Heaven is?
Yes. Let me just this real quick. Yeah, you want to start learning this one immediately. He's the only GF I think that starts with this. The status guard item, which there's a couple ways you can get those, will also teach it to them. One way to do it is to do the Shumi Village side quest,
which we fucked up somehow.
Yeah, we fucked that up somehow. Still not entirely sure what went wrong there.
Ooh, auto shell.
But yeah, this is a very good thing to have, because you can make yourself practically immune to almost every status effect with this. Well, everyone that you ever run across constantly. Now, cool thing about Doom Train, though, is aside from doing a pretty heavy amount of damage, he'll also inflict every status effect in the game on the enemy, so long as they're not immune to them. Alright, so I was wrong about Island closest to Heaven's location. Is this it right here? Alright, it's one of these right here. I'm pretty sure it was this one. Yep, this is it. Now, the enemies here are ridiculously high-leveled. I killed one of them, and I actually got like 900 experience for every person. 1100 to the person that got it. That killed it, I mean. But what you're going to want to do here is, this is a pretty good place to hunt for Malboros. Now, the problem with Malboros is they're going to cast every status effect in the game on you with their bad breath ability, which they cast before you can even really do anything. But there are ways to counteract it. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go into your status defense junctions, and pretty much you're going to want to make yourself immune to some of the abilities that'll make you lose... some of the spells that'll make you lose control. So, well, I don't have them equipped anymore, but what I did when I got them was I junctioned against having Berserk and Confuse. As Confuse, that's obvious why you'd want to avoid that, but for some reason Berserk doesn't let you mug the enemy even if you're hitting them. I'm not sure why that is. What you're going to want to junction those to Squall, and then you're going to want to equip Mug on him naturally. And then wait for the Malboro to wake him up from sleep, because Bad Breath is also going to inflict sleep on him. And then hope for the best that you'll be able to mug a couple of Malboro tentacles before anything bad happens.
And then run for the hills.
I would not recommend in any situation actually trying to kill Malboros in this game because they will re-inflict bad breath. It's incredibly risky. So just mug them and get the hell out of there. They usually seem to...
They also have a crap ton of hit points.
Yeah, their hit... it's not the most, but they have enough that you're not going to be able to kill them fast. But anyway, you seem to be able to mug about 2 at a time, so you should only hopefully need to take down 3 of them, or more if you want to use one of them to teach Quistis bad breath. But yeah, hopefully that explanation helps you. So in this video, you might see that little cactus jumping around there. That is the boss Jumbo Cactuar. If you defeat him, you get the Cactuar GF. That's what we're going to do right now. A little side note about this island. This is the only place you can fight Cactuars that I know of. And they're really hard to hit, and they usually try to run away. But if you manage to kill one, it doesn't give you much experience, but it gives you 20 AP each. So this is the perfect place to level up to unlock GF abilities. You're going to want to take a few precautions before this fight. This guy can and often will one-shot you. Now you're going to want to make sure someone's equipped with the Leviathan GF, because he's very, very weak against water. You're also going to want to make sure everyone has some means of resurrecting everyone, because this guy will tend to kill your party fairly quickly if he can't, if he's given the opportunity.
It's ironic that he's very weak against water, since cacti
Are plants.
Can store a lot of water. And yes, they are also plants.
Okay, so I'm going to save real quick. You're also going to want to be careful in this fight. If you take too long, he may run away and you'll have to start all over. I think that only happens when you get him down far enough, but, yeah. There will be a text box that'll say that he's hesitating. That's when you're going to want to make sure you hurry things up. He also has a mustache. It's not that important, but... ah, dear.
My legs!
Ooh, that did more damage than I remember.
My legs.
Let's start off by casting Aura on Squall. He does get a rather nice Renzo Kuken combo on Jumbo Cactuar for some reason. Actually, you know, I'm going to cast it on Irvin too, because he can whittle bosses down pretty quick. Let's hope I don't mess this up. Yeah, this is one of those special Renzo Kuken combos I mentioned. On Mineheart. Ah, rough divide. I didn't make this. I didn't spend the time making this weapon just to get. Oh, that did a lot of damage. Casting Meltdown on him might also be worth your time. You know, get his physical resistance down. Why did I have Irvin do that? That was stupid. Oh.
Ow, that looked painful.
This one really jumps at you. Okay, that starts immediately. Huh, I don't see this one too often.
Still not good.
Well, it's better than nothing. Let's do fast ammo. Yeah, you can kill bosses very rapidly with that one.
You're gonna need to buy more ammo for that.
And I can make some normal ammo refines into it.
Oh, okay.
Alright, that wore off. Oh, I thought that killed him.
probably doing a large number on him since...
He's probably dead. Uh-oh. That is a one-shot ability. It doesn't matter how many hit points you have, it'll always be one more than the maximum. You know what? Let me just cast Ordinary Life on it. Uh-oh.
He's hesitating?
Yep. We're gonna have to hurry this one up. I'm gonna cast Aura on Squall again. Get very lucky with that one, but this should do max damage to them. Because I'm pretty sure they take like 3 times the damage from water attacks. Yeah, see?
If Leviathan kills
Oh,
him...
that killed him. Wow.
Sometimes when Leviathan kills an enemy, it just pushes them off screen.
I've never had that easy of a time killing him. To be honest, I was expecting this video to take a little longer. It's only been 11 minutes, and most of that was just spent explaining some crap. You know what? No. I don't just want to name him Cactuar. I'm gonna name him Jumbo. You know what? No. This needs to be said with more urgency. Jumbo! Yes, that's nice. Let's add an exclamation point in there for emphasis.
Now you... We already named Tonberry Tonberry. Now you... Ah, forget it.
Tonberry was fine. Tonberry is a peasant. Cactuar, though, had a mustache.
That one doesn't.
Fuck off. I want to imagine he has a mustache. A glorious mustache. Colon.
Period?
Period, yes. You know what? No. The colon period take away from the majesty here. I'm gonna... It's fine this way. No, this is a solemn occasion. But I will...
What are you, 12?
But I will add in a question mark.
Jumbo?
Yes, because it's always going to be a surprise when we use them. Oh, right, yeah, Irvin's dead.
Oh well.
Get the hell up.
He had a good run.
Alright. I usually just equip Tonberry and Cactuar on Squall, because they don't... Oh, I'm sorry. Jumbo! In future Final Fantasy playthroughs, we'll be having a bit more fun with GF names. But, he doesn't have that much in terms of GF abilities that are that useful. He starts off at a low level.
But he is pretty powerful.
Yeah, Jumbo is special in that the damage he does is not random. Every 10 level, he'll do damage by the 1,000 per every 10 levels. So, since he's starting at level 20, he will be doing 2,000 damage per attack, regardless of enemy defenses or protect spells or anything. Once you get him up to 100, supposedly he'll do 10,000, but I'm not sure if he can actually break the damage limit, so it might only be 99.99, but that's still 99.99 unvaried, and his attack is pretty quick.
Very reliable.
Yeah, his compatibility with Squall's awful.
Yeah, but Cactuar thorns.
Yeah, I'm not sure why, but for some reason it seems like every GF automatically has highest compatibility with Selfie at the start. I mean, let's take a look here. I've never really used Tonberry, but Selfie has the highest compatibility. Oh, no, Renoa has the highest there. That's odd. Pandemona, selfie.
That was Alexander.
Oh, whoops. Alexander, selfie. Cerberus, selfie. Pandemona, not selfie. Huh.
Not selfie.
Wow, that's awful.
Maybe it's because of Ifrit.
No, I'm pretty sure Ifrit has a counter effect against... Oh wait, she doesn't even have Ifrit.
Diablo doesn't like it.
I've really got to use GFs more often. My technique has been very strong army.
Huh?
You've noticed that
Oh,
when my...
strong arm. Okay.
Now, if you want to get your GF compatibility up fast, you can do the Queen of Cards side quest to get the Chubby Chickabo card, which refines into 100 of them, and that will increase... Every level of G increases your compatibility with every GF by 30 on the character it's used on. You get 100 of them. I am not going to do the Queen of Cards side quest in this playthrough. I hate it to the very depths of my being, for the fact that in order to get her to move to a different location, you have to lose a rare card to her, and she uses trading rules that quite often cause you to lose a lot of cards. And then you have to get her all the way to Dalit, then lose another card to her, and then find whoever has the card that's created with it.
Does she use difference?
I think she uses difference. Which means that any card you're not controlling at the end of the round means you don't have it anymore. So I will not be doing that. If you want to, all power to you. There is some nice stuff you can get from it. I've tried to do it before. I do not like it. If you want a better guide on it than what I just told you, I'm sure there's plenty of other people that could give you some insight on it. But this is probably going to be our shortest video in the series.
Nah, I think we've had shorter.
It's only been 17 minutes, and 6 of those have been padding. But, yeah, that's it. Once again, you're probably going to want to stick around on this island for a while just to get a crap ton of AP, but... Well, that's...
The desert across the way also has some interesting monsters.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can find the Abyss Worm there. That's not a very common one. It's also a place where you can find one of the UFO encounters. Do that pretty soon, but thanks for watching. Please join us next time when we'll be going to the Deep Sea Research Center to get the strongest and the remaining GFs in the game. Thank you for watching.